Hello everyone. First, apologies for not being in the conference in person because of the visa problem. I hope this video presentation could be a compromise solution. Today I'm going to talk about the evaluations in multimedia recommender systems. My name is Muzigi. I'm working in the Masaryk University in Czech Republic. The co-author of the paper is Fabio Pescia. He's in the conference and he's from the Free University of Bolzano in Italy. And here is the agenda of my presentation. First, I'm going to talk about the motivation of the research. Then I will quickly introduce the recommender systems, especially the multimedia recommender systems. Then I will talk about the evaluations and the evaluation criteria for multimedia recommender systems. Based on the review, we have derived some interpretations and discussions for the evaluation criteria. And in the end, I will conclude the paper. First, why recommender system? We have many choices in your life. For example, there are many similar products in your life. The recommender system can help us to reduce the information overload. Also, the recommender system can help the user to choose the possibly preferred item. The recommender system could behave like a sales assistant or advisory system, something like that. I believe you ever used the recommender system before. For example, Amazon.com try to recommend the books on the Netflix. They try to recommend the movies on the YouTube. They recommend the video clips. Facebook, they recommend the people you might know. On TripAdvisor, they recommend the travel destinations. In one of the recommender system, an interesting domain is multimedia recommender systems. The multimedia refers to a combination of multiple type of media. For example, text, image, audio, and video. Those multimedia data could be simultaneously presented or interactively presented, or those data could be complementary to each other. For example, one user is watching a painting. At the same time, he also can listen to the audio explanations about this kind of painting. Also, at the same time, there could be text messages to explain the name of the painter, year of the creation, and so on. This is a bit different from the general recommender system. Usually, for general recommender system, they only recommend one type of product in one domain. For example, movie recommender system, they only recommend the movies. For multimedia recommender system, they usually suggest a set of different media objects to the user. So there are some features of using the multimedia recommender systems. As I said before, like user can process different media objects simultaneously. Like when a user watch a painting, then they can listen to the audio at the same time as well. Another interesting feature is usually it won't take too long for the user to consume the multimedia objects. So the user may prefer diverse recommendations. Or if they don't like certain multimedia objects, they will instantly stop using the multimedia content. An important feature for multimedia recommender system is sometimes the user will change their preferences. So they have the user change their preferences constantly and dynamically. Because of this interesting feature, we found it's valuable to further study the evaluation of the multimedia recommender system, especially from the user perspective. So for this paper, we conducted a survey on the multimedia recommender system papers. And this is how do we select the papers. We limit the research for over the last 10 years, from 2007 to 2017. Research papers from the academic databases like index databases, the Web of Science, Scopus, DBLP, Google Scholars. or publishers like IEEE, ACM, or Springer. There is, during the search, there's a large volume of papers on movie and music recommender systems. Those papers are excluded from our paper selection because usually when a user watch a movie, at the same time they don't consume other media objects. That's the reason we consider this like a single media recommender system. The paper we selected are usually with more than one media, and some of the paper is with a single media, but they have a clear focus of a multimedia recommender system. So in the end, we select 16 papers in total. As you can see from the table, like not all the papers has a proper evaluation. In the middle, there's an application column. Basically, this is the media objects. It could be image and video together or text and audio together. In order to take a closer look for this table, we select the papers with the evaluations. On the left-hand side, those are the media objects, like an image or video. On the right-hand side, basically, those are different evaluation criteria. I marked two of the most popular used evaluation criteria, which are RMSE and MAE. And so one of the interpretations from our result is there's no commonly agreed evaluation criteria to evaluate the multimedia recommender systems, and some of the paper they don't even have a proper evaluation. And for the selected papers, we found RMSE is the most popular evaluation criteria, and MAE the second mostly used evaluation criteria. Actually, RMSE and MAE they're relatively the same. Only RMSE punish more on the errors. And we have some further observations to evaluate the multimedia recommender systems. Some of the study use the TLX factor, which is relatively like a survey to evaluate the user satisfactions in multimedia recommender system. This is usually not used in traditional recommender system research. And based on the review, we found that, and we want to argue and propose that the MAE and RMSE cannot fully capture the quality of the multimedia recommendations because the user preferences are constantly changing, and users are processing not only one medium but different medium objects. So what we propose is we could consider the evaluation from the quality perspective. So in this paper, we propose the recommendation quality, the concept of recommendation quality, adopted from previous quality research. We have three views over here. And the first one is quality of conformance. The second one is meet or exceed the user expectations. And third one is fitness for use. We consider the recommendation quality or multimedia recommendation quality could be a promising direction for the evaluation of multimedia recommender systems. This is the conclusion of the work. We have done a review on the evaluation criteria for multimedia recommender systems. We found that most of the evaluation criteria are adopted from the general recommender system research. But because we have distinct features of using the multimedia recommender system, the objective measurements such as MAE, RMSE, those accuracy measures or ranking measures are not enough to evaluate multimedia recommender systems. We propose the user-centric or quality aspect could be important or should be included in the evaluation of a multimedia recommender system. Especially we found from the quality perspective, this is quite interesting that can be used in multimedia recommender systems. In the future, we plan to develop a comprehensive evaluation framework for multimedia recommender system. This framework we want to include the quality aspect from different views adopted from the previous quality research. And this is the concluding remarks. And thank you very much. If you have any questions, here is my email, muzi.gi@muni.cz. I'm looking forward to your email and any collaborations as well. Thanks again, and as mentioned in the beginning of the presentation, I do apologize for not being in the conference in person, although I really want to. I hope to see you maybe in next year in the next version of the conference. Thank you very much.